So me being that, like, I was on LeBron since he was a sophomore in high school, had all the high school magazines and stuff, right? And so, I was like, he was on the trajectory to be close to Jordan, maybe even surpass him, right? The way he was going from '03 to like 2010, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but after that, 2011, going with the Heatles and all that stuff, a lot of stuff didn't happen. He kind of done went down on my radar, and he's just started doing just a lot of whole stuff. Just to be frank, you know what I mean? Like, I try to find another word, but there's only one way to say it, right? And so when he came to Stephen A's face, and I listen to Stephen A pretty often. I think we both do, First Take or some of his podcasts and stuff too. And so I've heard all this commentary that he had to say about Bronny. You know what I mean? And so, and all of it, to be quite honest, was really, I think, respectful. You know what I'm saying? I don't think.
Do you feel like it was ever personal?
Against Bronny?
Yeah. No, I'm saying, like, when you say respectful, do you feel like he's made any personal attacks against Bronny?
No, not at all. No, actually, I think he went out his way.
To be. It used to bother me as a viewer because dude was too. He was like, "Well, let me first say I love Bronny," and it was like, "Dude, I know. Just talk about it."
So basically, it's only about basketball.
Yeah, with Bronny
or lack thereof.
Yeah. Everybody saying that though. That Stephen ain't saying nothing that the rest of the sports
except
world
for Gilbert Arenas.
Right,
and don't get me wrong, like I love Gilbert.
We'll get on that. We'll get on that.
We'll hold that one.
But and so I never heard him say anything disrespectful about Bronny, personally or even on the court, right? Everything that Stephen A said was based on LeBron. So just like he made an excuse on the First Take, it was like he wasn't talking about Bronny. He was basically putting it on Bron for putting him in that position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is like, come on, bro. Like, and just putting myself, I can't put myself in Bron's shoes because he's on a different stratosphere or something, right? But just when you have somebody that
wait a minute, you got a son, don't you?
Yeah, I got 3.
You got what I'm saying? You got multiple sons, so
yeah.
Like you have a legacy. Especially in a certain, like, if any one of them go, and I don't know if you know this, but like I want to say when he was a senior in high school, he was like top 2, top 3 player in the state.
Yeah,
tennis.
Top 3.
Went to school on a full scholarship, tennis scholarship.
Okay.
And could have continued, but tennis is expensive, so he made a business decision.
All right.
But what I'm saying, and I brought that up to say, so now you're in a position that a lot of us, most of us, Al Bundy. And some of us ain't even that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got high school, but you actually played at the top, and some of the people you played versus and probably beat went on to play professional. So you can say, I know what it's like to be the guy.
Yeah.
And so now from that point, you can identify with.
Yeah, but, it's still apples and oranges. We're talking about LeBron. But I get what you're saying with that. Now, for me, just in life now, I got a 9-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like anything, like I want him to get checked, right? I want him to be at school, how we grew up, and just take the beating or sometimes just to get that out of you, just to see how you respond to it, right? So I don't want to shield him from anything.